Innovating and inspiring. Those are just some of the words to describe the internationally known show Stomp.
And that's why we're here at Morton Center to go behind the beat with them while they're in East Lansing.
Here to bring the beat is Andrew from Stomp. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, we're fabulous. We are so excited. Just hearing the background music just gets you pumped for, of course, these performances.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And on top of that, you have garbage cans, you have brooms, you have wooden poles, so many different unique objects.
So many.
That create the performance of Stomp. But tell me, how do all these things work together to give us that performance that we're going to see?
Well, it's almost like we're in a parallel universe of you watching us communicate rather than speaking. It's through rhythm, and it's almost like you're watching a bunch of people in a factory or warehouse discovering all these different items and coming together and making some really calculated choreographed routines that are amazing. It's not just banging around the whole time. There's a lot of dynamics. There's character flow, everything like that. It's a really cool show. It's really fun. There's some comedy in there.
Okay, so it does tell a story through...
It does a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, and you guys have been able to kind of translate the story around the world. What is it about kind of the music, the rhythm, these kind of characters that you're able to do that?
Well, the cool thing is we don't speak. It's all rhythm, and I think universally everyone knows rhythm. You know, you might not speak different languages, but there's a language of rhythm, and everyone knows that one. So we're able to tour the whole world with it, and anyone can come at all ages. Everyone can relate to it. I feel like it's very easy to kind of slip into, especially if you've never seen a theater show before, and maybe you're not into musicals or a straight theater show. This is really exciting and fun. It's only an hour and 45 minutes, and it's high impact energy. You'll want more when you leave, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Andy, just like you said, that language of rhythm is why you guys are celebrating 30 years this year.
Yeah.
But tell us, how has this production evolved over time?
Well, we swap out routines every few years, just to keep it fresh. And we hire new cast members. People come and go. They're always part of the family. And every night, it's pretty much a different cast. There's 12 of us in the cast, but there's 8 on stage. So because it's such a physically demanding show, we allow people to have, time off, obviously, nights off, so we don't get burnt out too much. So that's going to be different too, because there's a lot of improv in the show. So people play the characters differently. They'll make different solos, play the music a little bit differently. So you're never going to see the same show twice.
Yes, and I have to ask, what got you involved in Stomp?
So I've been a drummer since I was about 10. I started acting when I was like 5. It was kind of in my family. Arts was a big part of my life growing up. And I went to music school. I didn't really like that part of it. I was already playing in bands and enjoying being a musician outside of school. And then I found out about Stomp auditions a couple years after I'd seen the show, which I thought, this is the perfect show for me. It's everything I love to do. So I went for an audition. I got the job, and it's changed my life completely.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And in your time with being with this production, is there a certain instrument that's always just like a little bit difficult to learn initially?
I would say it's not so much the instruments themselves, but the routines, like being comfortable with the prop and how to play it and how to get good sounds out of it. And that's pretty much across the board, all of them. So yeah.
Interesting. So of course, you guys will be here at the Morton Center now until Friday, and audiences here in Mid-Michigan are so excited to see you on stage.
Great.
Do the audiences, are they kind of part of the show? Do you feel them? How can they prepare?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, there's a section in the show that we have like a sort of call and response section the audience is involved in. Yeah, they kind of come in and out. We break the fourth wall a little bit. Yeah,
okay,
it's nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for telling us
you.
what it takes to be in the production of Stomp. But don't go anywhere, because coming up, Andy is going to show us exactly what goes on the stage. We'll be right back.